Hi everybody, it's Kylie from Worcester, and I'm really excited for my science project. My science project is the yeast reproduction in sugar substitutes, and this is one of my first tries doing it, and it's kind of late, but I kind of, wanted to do it that way. It's 8:37 p.m. and my dad and I are starting the experiment. So let me kind of tell you what's going on here. Alright, we've got our water, a tablespoon of sugar, and we've got yeast. And this is hooked up to a tube, and I'll explain a little more detail. There it is, that's the yeast right here. Okay, and the water's on the bottom. And what the yeast is supposed to do is, just to let you know, it has expanded. But what the yeast is supposed to do is, once you follow that tube, I have my bucket, and this tube is connected to this. And this water bottle was filled with water all the way to the top with no air. And once we connected the plastic tube, it started bubbling, and I guess because it's releasing the gas and the water is escaping. So I know it's a little hard to understand, but I'm gonna try to clear it up for you. So you've got, I don't know if you can see it, it's labeled, but I don't know if you can see it, but it's bubbling. Yeah, I think you can see it. It's actually bubbling inside. And I'm really excited, and we are halfway through. We've done a countdown for 45 minutes just to see how much water escapes from the bottle, just to see how much the yeast reproduction really affects it. And actually, if you notice, the yeast is still it's expanding, and which is really cool. And we've got about 36 more minutes to go. And yeah, I think that's about it for now. I mean, I might make some more videos, but this is my main one. And let me show you my data chart just a little bit. I haven't filled it out all the way, so don't get scared. So I may, don't forget to write your heading. And my yeast reproduction and sugar substitutes. The first substitute that we're using is table sugar, the ones you get at restaurants, with 1 tablespoon of sugar. And then for temperature, we've got roughly about 112 degrees Fahrenheit, which is the cup of water that we put into this cup right here. Into this bottle right here. And then the time when we actually started, we connected the tubes together, was at 8:28 p.m. And then the bubbles that are occurring in this water bottle right here, those bubbles, when we first started, they were rapid. They were just bubbling all over the place. But now, not so much. It's just, moving kind of slow. But they're still bubbling in there. Let's see if we can get another bubble. Yeah. So the bubbling started within a minute. I'd say 30 seconds. And after it looks like 34 more minutes, we'll disconnect that plastic tube, and we'll check the volume, and we'll just record the sugar or the substitute. I'm not sure about this. I have to figure this out. I think my dad's going to help me figure this part out. But I'm really excited, and this is just the first one. And then maybe tomorrow or something we'll keep going, or maybe a day or two we'll do another sugar substitute. And I'll just keep making videos and posting them on my channel and stuff. And check out my other videos. But my other videos aren't this educational. But yeah, so that's about it. So right now you've got the yeast. I don't know if you noticed from when we started, but the yeast is actually expanding as I'm talking, which is really interesting. And you guys know that yeast also, it's for baking. You use yeast for baking. And here's our bottle. The air, that's how much air is being let out, and it's still bubbling. and the water is escaping out of this bucket and out of the tube. Actually, I'd like to show you my lab report really quick, and then I will let you go. I know you guys are like, get off of here already. We don't want to see you anymore. But I have to show you because I am working on it to perfection. I really want a good grade, and I know I can do it. So, I'm going to try to do it. I think this was my last lab report that I did. I am not sure. Oops, I'm disorganized. This isn't, but I'll just show you. This is my first one, I believe. This was my first one, and I'll tell you what mistakes I made and how I made it better. So, I have my question, which is, how are the substitutes similar and different from the glucose? And then, is the yeast better off with the glucose? Why or why not? And then I have my research, you know, just things about yeast and simple sugar and stuff. And then my hypothesis was, if you put a powerful sugar substitute in the yeast, then it will still grow because it'll take the place of the glucose due to high sugar molecules. And then I got some comments back, and yeah. So I'm working on that, and it looks like we have 32 more minutes on the timer. And excuse me, I just want to show them one more time. We've marked our bottle. Each of these little nail polish marks are I believe it was
the first one is one fluid ounce.
Oh yeah.
The second one is 2.
Okay. So
now we're at the, let's see, that's 28. That's 20. That's at 11. About 10 minutes. We have formed approximately. We are between the 2 and the 3 mark. You see it?
Yeah.
Can you see that?
Yeah.
Can you see?
Yeah, I
okay,
can.
right. So we formed approximately 2.5 fluid ounces of CO2 gas.
Yes. So that's actually pretty good for, you know, just the starting point. But, oh, and also, if you guys were paying attention early in the video, you'll notice that the yeast has expanded in the
It's beginning to come through the tubing.
It's beginning to come through the tube. Wow. That's actually kind of cool. It's expanded all the way from this from this plastic water bottle, and it's actually coming through the tube. So I'm guessing that eventually it's gonna come all the way into the bucket. So I'm wondering, will it go all the way inside?
I don't know. I don't know. I actually didn't expect that to happen, but the size of the bottle is correct. I would have gotten a bigger bottle, but okay.
Yeah. Yeah,
but
so
maybe it'll kind of thin out. Because
yeah.
it's beginning to thin out there a little bit.
It's just a little piece. Alright. So I think that's about it. And I'll show you the water bottle like one more time. Oh, that was my dad talking, just to let you know. And right now actually, it looks like we're almost at 3. Yeah, we're almost at 3. So at the marking 3. So I am really excited, and I can't wait to see how this turns out. Here's more yeast coming through this plastic tube. We didn't expect this to happen, so this is not part of my hypothesis, but and you can see the molecules. It's really weird, but alright. I think that's it for now. Oh, and we're putting on the tape just so that the bottle will stay in place. And the yeast is halfway down the tube. I don't know. It looks like it might go. Yeah, see, it's starting. It's really starting to come out now. Okay. So I think that's it for now. And yeah, I think that's about it. And maybe I'll make another little video showing what happened in conclusion. Alright guys, see you later. Bye.